Hey guys, Monster Matt here, and welcome back once again to the Monster Sanctuary Beginner Challenge. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I hope you guys are having a lovely Monday. Start your week. Today we'll be going through Horizon Beach using our new koi friend here to check out the sights. Apparently that brawler really wanted to fight. Hello, okay, we're doing this. That's fine. Sometimes the monsters just come springing out of nowhere. But so we're those of you who may have missed the last one, of course the last video is available to you, but if you want the quick summary version, we've been given a task by the old man by the sea to seek out the treasure of his lost, of his ancestor, who was a great pirate, apparently, and he asked us to find a treasure down below. The only clue he had to it was that 3 would enter the maw of the beast. So, we need to go and see what the heck that's about. The enemies in this area are definitely a little stronger, a little more fearsome competition, I guess, than we've been used to so far, because the game does go through something of a difficulty curve starting around here. I think. So definitely a bit of a change. Plus elements change around it as well. Like enemies tend to be weak to maybe more varied things, because like there are fish enemies, there are bird enemies. You know, there's sort of more of a variance to the region, which is totally cool. So getting our buffs up here real quick, getting ourselves set up to maybe do a little extra damage. The Brawlish are quite tough, I'll say that much for them. But thankfully we can exploit their weaknesses, and as long as we can, because we all have air damage, we get extra buffs and such from Exploit Party, which I think is an amazing ability that Rick, our shifted Mantis Orb, has. Of course, Mayhem and Kudzu doing their work as well. Our Tanuki and Kazurger. Alright. Whirlwind to build the combo, as always. You can see he keeps gaining buffs for doing it, which is amazing. Exploit Party is like one of my favorite abilities. It's really, really good. Rick is starting to build up those crits as well, because Rick, the Dark Shifted Manicore has the ability that with every consecutive hit of an attack, its crit chance goes up, and it has Double Cascade, which is a talent that does almost the same thing, but it's damage instead of crit chance. So the more he hits, the better he gets. And I think Kudzu, reminded me to go and seek out the bow weapon, which I do believe is in the dungeon, I want to say? I may be mistaken on that point, but I know it's around somewhere. We definitely got to find that one. I used to know where it was, but my memory is what it is. I might check my notes in a minute here, but right now we're good for the moment. We'll definitely want to pick that up though before going too much further in the game, because the bow gets extra attacks based on. Well, basically each attack gets more hits, which is definitely good. You want that very much on a monster that hits the way that the Manicorp does. And I have no idea where I'm going. I'm trying to avoid going anywhere we couldn't get normally, but the fish is sort of required transportation for this area, so that ship is kind of sailed, but at least as far as just like moving around goes. This whole area is kind of just like, all right, you know, trying to figure out where you even need to go in here. Oh, there's treasure there. Oh darn! If you had an Elder Gel, you could swim through this whole place, because the Elder Gel's ability to swim is stronger than the Koi's. More Brawlish and a Nautilid. I shouldn't skip too many fights, because it will result in us getting weaker. We can't really have that. Whee. Oh, there, I found the plot. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we need to collect first. This place is suspicious, isn't it? I love how she's just standing underwater like, this is fine. You know, magic, I guess. That matches the clue, doesn't it? Takes 3 to enter the maw of the beast, wasn't it? It's something like that? I already tried those switches on the ground, though. Nothing seems to work. Putting rocks on didn't help either. Guess the clue is meant to say that we need 3 people? Maybe there's somebody else around here who can help us. I saw Leonard a bit earlier around here, and he was in the caves above us. Maybe you can find him there and get him to work with us? I don't think it'll be tough since he's always so full of himself. Maybe beating him in an old-fashioned duel will do the trick. Alright, I guess that'll work. I mean, you know, beating Leonard does have a certain amount of fun to it. Why not? Whee! Do a little more nosing around here quick. I got ooh, spikes. Never really a huge fan of spikes in any game. Definitely not Hollow Knight. I have a lot of problems with the spikes in that one. I love the game overall, though. Fantastic game. You've not played Hollow Knight, and you are all a fan of Metroidvania games, or like challenging platformer. Well, it's more than just a platformer though. There's boss fights and such, but you get the idea. Fantastic game, absolutely amazing. Sequel coming out at some point. Not really sure when yet. It hasn't been announced, but Azure Gem. Nothing there. Diadem +4. Kind of wish this, like, I mean, like, obviously it would be copyright beyond all reason, but I kind of wish the place had like Under the Sea playing all the time. I mean, the music that it does have is honestly kind of reminiscent of it, so I guess it's fair enough. Got that tropical kind of vibe to it. Spiggity spikes. Is there a Leonard around here somewhere? I think there ought to be. Why he picked the spiky hallway to go down, I don't know. Just had to go make it harder for us, didn't he? Oh well, it happens. We have air. I'm convinced there's gonna be some kind of a convinced there's gonna be a fake wall here somewhere, but I keep checking and it keeps not being one. So Brawlish and who can. Well, we might as well get a little fight in. Level 26, so they're pretty good experience for us. I know it's also part of why they're a little tougher, because we're a little accustomed to fighting the weaker enemies, because, you know, the region sets their level by the strength of your monsters. So what ends up kind of happening is you sort of fight things that are the same level as your guys for a while, and then, you know, because you're forced to go back and forth a little bit, you end up sort of out-leveling them a little bit, so it gets kind of easy. Then you roll up to a new area that's the same level as your new strength, and, well, you know. And since I hatched these monsters again, you know, because I was changing to the team around to get to shift them. Most of these are freshly, actually all of them except for the Toad are freshly hatched, which means that they're a lower level than they ought to be anyway. So only by like you know, 1 or 2 levels, but kind of explains why the monsters here are a little bit stronger than us. That's okay. Good experience. We'll catch them up. It's not a big problem. Five stars. Yeah, I think we're doing just fine. Alright, running down this long hallway. Hey, who's up there? Oh, it's you. Fate truly is a harsh mistress. I'm stuck down here, fated to starve in complete isolation, just when I think that I'm seeing a ray of light on the dark horizon. Don't listen to him. We need your help. We can't get out of here on our own. Don't just rush into this pit like we did. You need a flying monster. I mean, one that is capable of improved flying. It is true. We will. What my trusted companion is saying. Better or for worse, but you are our only hope. I can tell you though, there are flying monsters at the eastern cliffs of Horizon Beach that are capable of improved flying. All you have to do is go and get one of those. It shouldn't be too hard, I hope. We should probably help them, right? Even if it's Leonard, leaving them down there would just be cruel. We're gonna need a monster capable of improved flying, though. Let's try to find one at the eastern cliffs of Horizon Beach. Like he said, Maybe we can find a way to evolve one of our normal monsters so that it can fly higher. Cool. Alright, so if I am not mistaken, the Silvero, the evolved form of the Vero, actually can go up, actually has the required ability, but I don't have the item for it anyway. So I think we can probably find Silvero to get the item from where we're going anyway. So that could actually be an evolution for our bird friend here. Which could be interesting. Whoops. There really is not much warning there. It just kind of starts to like, oh yeah, you're back. Like, oh, cool. Alright, around and around and around. Round and around and around and around and around and around and around. Alright, so we said to go to the caves, which I do believe are in the upper right area of this region. We also mentioned there was that chest, wasn't there? I don't want to see if I can find my way over to that if I can. Through here? No, that's where I just was. Darn it. Dag nabbit. Okay, down. Down. This down or that down, though? This down. Yeah. Level badge. Well, I mean, you know, it's fine. Ooh, I also have a reward box with a coat in it. Nice. Level badge should only affect these guys. I think at some point I'll just need to go and find new, honestly, like new eggs for these guys. I have them for the Vera and the Rocky and the Yowie though. Actually, in all fairness, thinking about it, I don't need to do that because I already went and did that. Well, sort of. New eggs, you know, they'll hatch at a higher level to begin with, so it's not really any need. Well, having a few spares isn't a bad idea because they do hatch a few levels lower anyway. Although the badges you get for reaching level 40 with your monsters and then leveling up beyond that is those are definitely the best ones because I don't think they have the same level cap, if I remember correctly. So like level badges only take you up to 2 levels lower than your max level, whereas I think the level 40 ones are a little bit better, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, first things first, we're gonna grab the loot here. Then we're gonna go and open up the land route, so I don't need to go through the circus down there again. Dodos! Ooh, and a shifted Ucan. Hello. The green claw. With the dark or light shift. It's honestly hard to tell sometimes with some monsters. Some of them you know right away. Other ones, not so much. Alright, weak to ice, weak to fire. Let's start with the shifted monster. The shifted monsters are always stronger than non-shifted ones, or at least as far as their raw stats are concerned. Levels, of course, and all that come into it, but shielding, Featherstorm, the pinch. Pinch is actually a pretty strong move, with the right talents behind it. Fire Claws, I think so. There we go. Burn, just help with that. And I'm gonna take a little piling on to get through the Dodo. They're reasonably durable. And I don't have a lot to go against it. Well, I have shield, but that's about it, really. But that's okay. We have claws. Probably use long slash there, honestly. Would maybe help the crabs go down faster, but it's alright. Let's pop out a heal here. And finish this up. Hey, a dark shifted Ukan egg. Ukan, which is cool and all, but, you know, as the rules state, it's not a starting area monster, so it is off the table. I just saw a Silvero. Can't get up there, though. I don't think. No, not yet. I think I need improved flying to even get there in the first place, which is going to complicate matters a little bit. Ah, I missed. I could have sworn there was a thing here, or near here. No. There's treasure around the other side of it, though. Shifted Thornish as well. Ah, I think that's one of the ones that only goes up. Or maybe not, hang on. It's a koi. You can't get koi in the wild, they're just kind of rare. Crystal shard, and then we float on out there. Like, I'm going up! Alright, across the blue waters. Is there any above land here? Nope. You're underwater or you're not going, it seems. Down here we have the underwater path, which leads to a switch. I don't think I'm making that. Well, maybe. I mean, the improved swimming monsters don't go any faster than the koi does. Rare seashell. I wonder. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to get that without. It's not a catalyst. I think we need this for the quest, if I'm not mistaken. Well, normally I would say that I wouldn't be able to use whatever that was I just found, because technically speaking, I couldn't have made it were it not for the koi. But I think it might be a necessary thing. I don't have any ice monsters, so I go that way. That is maybe the one thing about this game. It has a bit of a habit of being like, hey, you know. But then again, I guess in all fairness, they didn't really anticipate this kind of a challenge being done with their game, so it can't be perfect, which is fair enough. Alright, on land again. Found the teleport pad, which is pretty awesome. Alrighty. Lots of mountains to jump around up here. Dodos. Ah, there we go. These guys have improved flying, I believe. The Kongomotos. We're weak to water, I think. Or earth? Earth. It's me fine. I have some earth. We can freeze a dodo. Normally I prefer burn, but it doesn't do enough damage at this point that it matters, and I'd rather have the extra buffs. But fortunately, Kudzu can create buffs just by critting stuff, which also shields them. That's pretty awesome. That's a hurt, though. Crit there. I've said so before, but I really do like the fact that our team generates crits so easily. Very nice. Alright, long slash is doing good there. Plenty of bleed stacks. Have this turn pretty handily, I should think. And good night. I would like to grab a fight against the Silvero, though. We do the Kagamoto. A level as well, which is quite good. Double up the bleed, which is tempting. We could give ourselves self-healing, which is pretty good. Level 3 support, also tempting. More crit, also very tempting. Let's go with the bleed. I don't know if it does enough damage to be worth it. With enough crit damage plus, it might. Still can't quite afford the level 4 abilities. Not quite. Close, though, which is nice. I mean, causing armor break is not necessarily a bad thing either, but I'll go with the bleed stacks for now. For Rick, as I mentioned earlier, he's got his 2 cascades. He's got his shielding, which is amazing. Basically, whenever he spends mana, he gets a shield for it, which is kind of incredible, honestly. He's very mana hungry, but he's slowly getting to the point where he can handle it. Transfusion gives him health based off mana regen, which is pretty tempting. Makes him a lot more survivable. I mean, crit consistency is good. It gives him more crit damage. Also reduces overall damage taken by 10% of your crit damage, which is only about 5% at this point. Wow, yeah, 5% at this point, which is not great, but it's still 5% less damage. Sorcery is tempting because it gets you channel. All the buffs we're currently putting down, it doesn't seem super necessary. Not yet. Let's grab Transfusion, I guess. Well, I'm torn, honestly. No, here we go. Hex. Random debuffs is nice. Mayhem can get attack proc, which is better than it used to be with his new stats. Mana shielding is a good prep for getting Copper Shield next tier. Here, actually no, let's give him this. That way his attack and magic both go up. Give him a little bit more of a credible offensive threat. Would love to fight a Silvero or two and try to get the item off of them to evolve our bird friend here. Or, you know, one of his type shifted buddies anyway. Anything down here, I wonder? No. That's just falling. On this side, though, I saw the Silvero, and it did seem kind of like, yeah, I think it's shifted. So if I'm very lucky, we might be able to score. Well, I guess we can't get a Silvero egg, can we? Never mind. I was gonna say get negative from it, but it doesn't work that way. All earth damage. It's kind of a drag. Could swap in Valiant and Kermit, perhaps. Do poison and earth damage. That might actually work better. Let's swap in this. Oh no, I'm doing this wrong. Hang on. Whoa. This, then. There we go. Like so. Alright, so start first things first. We're gonna want to. Your shielding is good. Well, anything is good, really. It's shifted though, so we'll start with the bird in the middle. Ooh, buff now. Nice. Oh right, yeah. I think I redid redid its Valiant spells at some point. Right, because he's the new one, of course. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. There we go. Bleed for all. Ooh, they do a lot of air damage, don't they? Didn't think that one through. Please don't kill my blob. I need him. We're spreading the poison around. Of course, then again, the Valiant has plague now, which lets them spread poison as long as someone takes poison damage. There's a chance of it spreading to somebody else. Which, if we get the ability to multi-poison, would be pretty fantastic, honestly. Woo, close one. Mass Restore. Maybe a heal wave as well. I get this impression I didn't actually put any items on Valiant, which would explain why he's not healing very much. Still, returns flat. Vero Egg, Monster Bell. Really? No item for that? That's a shame. No, he does have his items on. Huh, interesting. Why is his healing so low then? 200 plus half magic. Oh. 190. Really? Is that all? I guess he just does have a little 2 kunais, but 55 points weaker than it should be. I guess that's a factor, but it seems to seem less. I don't know. He's got Heal Master too. No, yeah. Oh, it's level 1. Of course, I didn't actually take level 2. Well, let's fix that now, shall we? Because that's 150 mana. He can afford that. There we go. Magdalena has Burn Down, has Burning Desire, has all the burn things. Fire Shield is the logical choice. So yeah, we might need to ring a few bells here real quick. That's a light shield as well. Look at us go. Gauntlet plus 4. Am I using a gauntlet? You lay down the gauntlet upon the table. Defense and crit chance. I mean, not a bad thing to have. But Kudzu is currently still a little too mana dependent to be changing things around and not like that. Alright, try this again, shall we? This time, why don't we you, and you. Do I remember? I think Kermit has multi-poison. I may be wrong. Poisoning for you. And then a little earth damage, maybe. And free poisoning for you. Bleed for everybody. It's a pretty strong buff you got there. There's stacking weaknesses, that's for sure, though. All right, healing wave. Start the immortality engine. Ooh, I misunderstood. Heal charging gives everybody heals, not just the one who uses the heal. That's so much better than I thought it was. Okay, yeah, it's good. All right, yeah, no, I'm suitably impressed. They both have it. It's the double heal charge team. Welcome to, and then Kudzu murders everything. Nice. Okay. We'll get one more turn to build up. Please don't kill my toad. Thank you. I need him alive. That is kind of scary, actually, though, I gotta say. That sheer amount of charge damage, charge stacking. These guys go very well together. Granted, it's, you know, it doesn't heal as much as it would, or that doesn't stack up that high when it's a party heal, but still, that's pretty impressive. Double weakness is kind of a drag, though, but it'll make some for more powerful bleed stacks as well. If we had a more bleed-focused character, it might help with that, but it's alright. You know, let's just go ahead and use those charges. It's kind of surprising how little damage we're doing at the moment, I gotta say. And again, the Valiant and our frog friend have not been optimized for damage, which makes sense, I guess. I did crank the Toad's healing stuff first and foremost. Silk. Not gonna give it to me willingly, are you? Right, yeah, I was going down the earth tree as well. Yeah, because he doesn't have any other earth attacks, which is kind of a shame, really. Well, no, he's Poison Eater, I guess, in all fairness, but this one is magic, and this one is physical, so... I'm not sure which of those is the correct answer, but considering that I was mostly building him for support anyway, it's not that huge a deal. I might need to respec him at some point to figure that out, but at least for the time being, this is fine. He's got a chance to poison right there, so that's good. Toxic Glands is a higher chance when being hit, which is nice. I was wrong, though. He does have only poison, but not yet. It's not till Level 30. So we're getting there, but not just yet. Look at some options though. I could go with Poison Eater. It's a pretty reasonably strong Earth move. Not actually as strong as Mud Cannon is though, but it lets you heal yourself too, and deal more hits for every poison on the target. Well, we only have one poison right now, so it's still not as strong as Mud Cannon would be. Self-healing is nice, but I mean, it's the Toad. We have healing more or less covered. I think Cascade affects healing too. It says power of an ability. Multi-hitting healing would work too, but then again, Healing Wave is only 2 hits, so not tremendously worth it, I guess. So in that case, we're gonna go with this one. At least, I mean, 5% more health for 3 enemies is still 15% more, you know, healing, so that's not too bad. Come on, buddy. All I want is your... Oh, it didn't change. Whoopsies. Oh, well. Let's have to go the old-fashioned way. Not doing as much damage as I want to. Claws is neutral damage, which is nice, though. Long Slash gets that bleed spread out nicely. Let's just focus on the him right now. Also, the Long Slash does seem to have more luck with like the multi-crits. Which makes sense. It benefits more from those first strike moves, as it is only, you know, only strikes the one time. Yeah. So Long Slash spreads the bleed better. I know bleed is not necessarily the strongest way of doing damage around, but Target Mayhem onto Restore Duty. Those weakness stacks are slowing us down a little bit there. Stack one blade there. It'll do this down. Yeah, no, with Satsune or an Akluth, with the bleed talents from their Dark Shift, definitely see some scary things happening with the Zerker as a partner, but not to be this run though. That's okay though. There's this fire. I guess there is fire because they're like dinosaurs or like part dragon, I guess, in this version of things. Hungamoto egg. I guess I should just take the egg and go, but I'm being stubborn about it now. Give me a sec, you guys. I'll figure this out. Finally, okay. Silver Feather finally tracked down. That took us a while. Sorry about that, you guys. I got some levels up for our team while I was at it, so hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Go ahead and grab Proliferate, maybe? Nah, Mud Cannon for now. That's fine. I can always retrain later if necessary. So that will allow us to zip back. Actually, I'll do it real quick, actually. Why not? Gonna... Oh, hello. There's this one here. 1,000 gold. Sure, why not? Not where I was going, but sure. Up and up. We'll zip back to the Ancient Woods. I'm sorry there, fellas. Coming through. Whee! Quick visit to the tree here. We'll, of course, have to hatch one of our Vero, light or dark shifted. I don't actually know which of them I want. So I'll check by shift stoning this one. Holy Presence. Every buff action of an ally applies one additional random buff. And then the critical apex is the same as the, Manticore as Rick. Sorry, my brain was lag. Words? Huh? What? Honestly, Holy Presence seems really good, especially for the team we've got right now, because we're already buffing really fast. buffing even more sounds awesome. That said, I think the Silvero is a little more attacky than the Vero, because like the Vero has a lot of buff, like 2 separate buff trees, which is what Mayhem's got going on as well. Actually has the same buff. At least this one's the same anyway. But the Vero also has combo buffing twice, so benefits enormously from buffs, plus crit buffs as well. Buffs have a chance to apply a charge stacks, which is pretty awesome. So it was a tremendous amount. Oh, and there we go. Buff charging, critical buffs. Like, there's a lot of buff going on in this monster, and I don't know if the Silvero has the same amount of it or not. So, then again, we also have Shift Stone. So, sorry, Switch Stone. So in a pinch, we can always just change our mind, I guess. So that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and go for the light shifted Vero then, because buffing is good. I don't think we had anybody on the team list. Let me check my notes here real quick to see if anybody I want to add anyone's name to the team. I'm gonna go with Sarantis, one of our newer commenters, but I've enjoyed reading some of their comments. The full name is Sarantis Iliadis, but Sarantis will do just fine. Alright, presenting the Silver Feather. And hey, presto. Kind of red toned. Nice. Alright, so that's our new and improved Silvero. Still has the buff trees, so I'm feeling pretty good about my choice then, because Holy Presence is all about the buffs. You know they're all about the buffs. No healing? That'll work. There's some shielding here, so no healing. Yeah, that'll work. Chilling wind, chilling storm. No, feather storm, chilling wind. Sub-zero, chill cause enemies to take 10% more damage. That's nice. Ooh, you have congeal. Oh, you'd go very well with the Yowie. Yowie has congeal, or will have congeal. I'm seeing some synergy there. I'm liking it. Only weak to earth. That's fine. Beating goes into aerial strike later. Phoenix Affinity, nice, comes back to life the one time. Heroic Party, Charge Amplifier. Ooh, you have Charge Amplifier. Okay, you need to go. Do you still have the buff charging? You do still have buff charging. You also have crit charging. Hunt buffs, crit chances, armor bypass. Oh, I'm seeing some things happen here. There's a thread to pull on here, and I want to see where it goes. Crit Apex, of course, would do wonders with Featherstorm. If we want to go Dark Shifted instead. But it's a 7-hit move, which is kind of crazy. Plus, could have sworn there was procs in this one. There we go. Attack proc. No, it's attack plus. The Vero has attack proc. This one has magic proc. Really? Oh yeah, because the Silvero is like a mixed attacker. It's not just physical like the Vero is. Pecking order. Every attack of a bird triggers an additional hit equal to 30% of attack or magic. Okay. How many birds do I have access to right now? I think just the Vero and Silvero. And if I'd gone Eagle, then Eagle as well, but I didn't. So only have like okay, it's not as good then. But still, let's go ahead and grab some buffs here, because buffs are the name of this particular game. Well, you know what I mean. The game is Monster Sanctuary, but the name of the Silvero's game. Ah, I can't speak today. I'm a mess. Power, team play, improved sidekick, combo buffing, buff charging. There we go. Just a whole bunch of. There's all your points right there. Heroic Party is gonna be awesome as well. Hybrid Shield is nice, but can't actually share the shield is kind of a drag. Charge Amp, Airstrike, Heroic Party. I'm gonna have no points left for the rest of this thing. Ooh, it's got Ice Storm too. Nice. Well, given that it has a Cascade, I'm not sure if I want to take Ice Storm or not. I mean, it does apply Chill quite well, but I have other monsters that can do that. Plus, Chilling Wind does it too, so that's probably fine. Doesn't have multi-chill though, which kind of sucks. Wish it did. Initial chill is kind of good. Magic proc. I'm surprised it doesn't have an attack proc anywhere. That's very odd to me. Probably don't need to go all the way down on that one, I guess, but it's kind of a shame that we were kind of forced to have three air moves. I guess I should almost have left this one neutral maybe. But airstrike does get you psychic and might, which is very nice actually. Whereas this one is just like for hits and this one's for chill. So use this move for chill, this move for hits, and this move for buffs. Which I mean, all right, I guess. Better dodging. Yeah, so granted, I think all these charges only work on itself though, which is not necessarily bad, but different. Natural crit chance is gonna be about 20%. It's not bad. Only 1 point left though. Okay, well, crit damage, charging. Doesn't have any of those talents I like that like crit focus. Doesn't have any focus talents, which is fine, but the shield would be nice though, I guess, to start it off with. Dodging is good too. 8% flat dodge is not bad. Because it doesn't require you to go down the crit tree for that, because there's a different talent which bases the dodge off of off of your crit amounts. So lots of crit damage talents. Well, 2 of them anyway. 2 crit damage talents, so you get a little extra crit damage that way. Extra crit from these 2. Not too bad. Auto heals there. That's nice. So there is healing. I was wrong. Hybrid mastery. Hunt's quite good though. More crit chance for the whole party. I don't know, like the regular Vero is very, very crit focused, which is fine. I can almost see an argument being made for having Vero and the Silvero in the same party, because they actually have a different bird buff. Because this is because this one's aerial monsters, whereas the Silvero is birds in particular, which is interesting. And that's dodging. So and they both have hunt, but it's not unique, so they're gonna actually both have it on. But that would give you, because the one downside of that would be you'd basically be stuck with only air damage on 2 monsters, which is not necessarily the best. Well, no, I guess there is some ice. Well, it has access to water damage, but it's not like it's a multi-hit move, or not multi-hit, sorry, a multi-monster move. Multi-target, so it doesn't do a lot of damage, but at least you have water. What to take? Cascade, I guess, is fine. For now. Well, yeah. It's a tough call. Still odd to me that it's got magic proc though. That's interesting. Fine. There we go. I'm really kind of curious. I'm much trying to find a way to work them into the party. I really am quite curious about that. Either way, we now have better flying. Which is pretty good. Cool. So I'll work my way back around to Leonard. I'll see you guys in just a moment. Oh, and hey, as it turns out, this guy right here is. Remember, I was mentioning the bow earlier. That's who you get it from. He's a wandering merchant. Has the bow, heavy mace, poison dart, and some extra goodies as well. Just worth mentioning, since I just happened to. Although I talked to him right before I went to warp out, and he's like, "Oh, hi, what's up?" Like, "Oh, cool, okay." But yeah, 1 second. All right, and we have returned to our friend, and make air quotes, Leonard in the hole here. We have a flying. Want the people to improve flying? Let's save them. quickly cuts to black. We fish him out of the hole somehow on our own. And we have ourselves a creamsicle partner party because I have a very orange frog and he has a very sort of bright orange lion. I can't believe it. It was actually saved by you? Didn't you just get your first monsters just recently? I think what he's trying to say is, thank you. Huh. I wouldn't go that far. If it wasn't you, someone else would have come along eventually. Before you starved? I don't think so. Well, I guess Julia might have come looking for him at some point. Anyway, I guess I owe you something now. Julia thinks that she's found the entrance to the treasure cave. It's in the underwater area below us. She thinks it takes 3 people to open the entrance. You can help us with that. Of course! Let's go find that treasure! Oi. Alright, we're getting close to that treasure after all. Leonard's best efforts notwithstanding here. Anything worth looking at down here? No? Okay. Alright. So what about you guys? Sorry, there's a lot of back and forth in this section. So I will say, I've leveled the bow up to level 4 and given it to Rick, and it as Kudzu's pretty sure it was Kudzu's suggestion stated, he is now a cannon, because basically what the bow does is, well, it's not as good of a magic weapon as like the orb or the staff or whatnot as far as raw magic damage goes. Pardon me, my throat's very itchy. Very dusty around here today. What it does do for him is it gives him an extra, every attack gains an extra hit. So it benefits his cascade and crit enormously. Plus, on top of that, of course, he's got the double cascade, he's got the critical apex, and got the magic proc, the proliferate, and the double impact on top of that. So if we manage to aim it at something that that he's got a type advantage against, which is, you know, he's got fire, lightning, or fire, wind, neutral, and ice. So the only thing he can't super effectively hit is stuff that resists magic and earth. So, you know, he's got a fair bit of flexibility on that one. So he ends up getting like 3 or 4 extra hits with every spell, which is kind of crazy. This must be the entrance to the treasure cave. I'm sure of it. I just don't know how we're supposed to open it. I'm pretty sure the switches all on the ground are the key to it. Or more accurately, we are the key. It takes 3 to enter the maw of the beast. Remember? Let's just try to stand on those ground switches and see what happens. Alright, let's try it. Beep. It's just like, I'm awake. Or just, you know, go full-on Cave of Wonders. Who disturbs my slumber? Unbelievable! We must be the first people in centuries to enter this cave. Let's see what's inside. After me! Hey! Wait a minute, we deserve to get some treasure too! Wait up. Fishy powers away! I'm not sure why they're trying to run underwater. It seems needlessly difficult. Swim, fishy, swim! Nautilid and Thornish. We can go up here, which seems like the most probable way to proceed. Fair seashell. Ah, see, I remembered that one from our last playthrough. I remember that being a thing. There's a fake ceiling there, which leads over here to the Moon Sword. Ah, the Moon Sword, still accessible. I love it. The Moon Sword is a fantastic weapon for any hybrid fighter in your arsenal. Kind of want to give it to Mayhem, honestly, if you can afford the mana, the hit to his mana from losing his kunai. Or maybe the Vero, actually. Cerantis could probably benefit from that as well. It is, well, it's more of a crit weapon, I guess. Whereas Mayhem doesn't care much about crit, so that might be better for him. He currently has, well, he needs what, 187 mana? Ooh, that's a lot of mana needing. Well, anyway, Kunai plus 3 is all well and good, but once we have the Moon Sword upgraded, as you can see, it has no special abilities, but it has a tremendous offensive power in both physical and magic. So, yeah, like it's level 1, and it's weaker right now, but it's 61 points below a level 3 weapon, Trust me, by the time it's the same modifier, the same +3, it'll be much stronger. The Moonsword is one of the best, the most powerful weapons in the game for raw damage. Sorry for the coughing, you guys, by the way. I think about the water. Yeah, rats. I'll have to get some after. Calm potion. Ooh, shifted Nautilid. Cool. Okay. Well, I'll have to swing over there and see what else is in here later. Right now, I'm kind of just doing the plot. Look at that champion over there. The Elder Gel. That must be an Elder Gel. I read a lot about them. I've never seen one before. They say an Elder Gel only grows more powerful over time. If you take too much time fighting one, it'll only become stronger and stronger. A fight with this kind of dangerous champion is no child's play. Only an experienced keeper can bear this burden. Of course, I'll have to be the one to take on this champion monster. And I think we should let me get a match try being the champion personally. What? You've got to be joking! We still owe something to her, you know. We'd probably still be stuck in that pit without her. What? Oh, come on. It's dangerous for her, so I'd be negligent to just let her rush headfirst into a fight like that. That's not true when you know it. Somebody who's come this far at least deserves a chance. Maybe she'll surprise us. Ugh, all right. You'd be as stubborn as an ox sometimes. I'm a lion, dude. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you all forgetting something? I didn't get to save by anyone out of any hole. So why should I let her fight the gel? I know just how to settle this like responsible keepers. Let's have a duel, Matt. Winner gets to fight that Elder Gel and get all the glory. How about it? Are you ready for it? Heck yeah. All right, I challenge you to a keeper duel. Begin a match. Begin a match. Fight! I've got monsters from all across the sanctuary. My team represents my journey as a monster keeper. Oh, she has a shifted Zerker too. Most of her team is not shifted though, but I think the Amori might be, and the Zerker is. All right, who to start with though? I'm thinking we just go full on denial and go ultimate wall team, and just get things rolling that way, and we can sweep up with Kudzu, Rick, and Mayhem after. Because like weak to water, wind. Oh well, she doesn't have a lot of air damage. She has some, I guess, but let's try it. Ultra Wall Team, go! What these guys do is very simple. You save cast, and you start burning things by shielding yourself. Because of course Magdalena has what's a lot of buff, man. Magdalena has the ability to they have congeal. That's a problem. Magdalena has the ability to has burn down, so burns are 40% stronger, which is a lot of burning. Thankfully, we have what is known as the immortality engine on our side. We're basically we're nigh unkillable. With shielding to boot. Right, he has that thing where he can remove his own debuffs. All right, that's fine. The Immortal will be a bit of a problem, but we'll deal with it. That's a lot of congeal damage. Not a fan of that one. Might need to do something with that one. Still, at least Kermit heals tremendously. I think it's time for us to go a little more hands-on with the fighting here. We can double up. Because that Amori has to go. Without the Amori, the congeal damage goes away. I don't think anyone else on our team has access to congeal. So that would help tremendously. Come on, bear dude, go away. Dude? Fine, get poison too then. Come your way. Wall teams, unite! That's a lot of congeal damage. Really wanted that thing out of my way, but it's not going. Spell shield is proving difficult to crack. I mean, we're not losing. We're not dying. We're just not really winning yet either. You know? Welcome to the holding pattern, population us. Burn back on. With the mud cannon. Now we're talking. Finish it. Thank you. Alright, no more pesky, no more pesky damage. I can congeal, I don't believe. Yeah, see? No more congeal damage. That makes life much easier for me. Bear will not go away. He's very stubborn. I decide who I want to get rid of next. Probably the Carrot Glow, honestly, because it can remove our debuffs, and my super wall team does not appreciate that. Alright, so the Carrot Glow is currently restoring the mole there every turn, but it's alright, we can handle that. Blocks, I'll just end up reapplying my original debuffs anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter to me, really. I'm going to get rid of this bear, honestly. It's proving more of a nuisance than I wanted it to be. Alright. Her Berserker has taken the field, but she has a light shielded one, so that's one that can heal the whole party with crits. So that's worth noting. Just gonna put the kibosh on that real quick. Like, nope, I think no, you know? I know how strong Zerkers can be. Our own Kudzu, of course, is a powerhouse. Just gonna say no to that and get rid of it right away. At this point, we've basically proven that the Frosty and the Carrot Glow don't have the muscle to kill us, so if you get rid of the Eagle and the other offensive threats, that's going to keep on being the case, so. Babas. Hey, free poison, isn't that nice? Acid Rain. You resist fire, but the burning will work anyway, so. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, it's Phoenix, that's right. Alright, fine. Fair enough. That's gonna be. That's fine. With great healing comes great acid rain. Not really, but you know, in this case, they, you know. Arcane Bolt for the finish. No more Eagle. Yeah, we're not even gonna need to touch the offensive lineup on our team. The wall team is just like, hi. You can't kill us. We're not going anywhere. Move the Carrot Glow if I can, although it's got a tremendous amount of ability to heal itself. But now, of course, now we have Infinity 4, though. Putting enough damage, it shouldn't matter, so. Frosty has Infinity 4 as well, but without the ability to build a combo, it doesn't really matter. Like, Infinity's a great buff. Gives you... where is it? 25% more damage at 5 stacks, so it's basically 5% per stack, which is significant. But it can't make up for the fact that you know having one monster against 3 means they're gonna out combo you real quick. So on that note, there's fire for you. Here's Arcane Bolt for you. And I think Bubbles. Bubbles! Wow! I honestly thought that would be an easy win against a newcomer like you. Teaches me not to underestimate you. Alright then, you can go ahead and fight that Elder Gel. You've definitely earned it. Thanks, Julia. Nee, Leonard. Nee. Alright, Jellyface. What you got? The Elder Gel, weak to neutral. Interestingly enough. Well, we have some. Let's give the offense team a shot since they had to sit that last one out. Alright, if we're going with neutral, I don't have a ton of neutral, but I do have some. Not my best options in the world, but we'll figure it out. Channel for us. Arcane Bolt for you. All that, no debuffs. Whirlpool, that's not so bad. Lightning, not so bad. Our healing up just in case, though. It's free buffs for us anyway, so that's nice. Arcane Bolt. Laws. For bleed stacking. Not really sensing a lot of threat here so far. I know that it does have age building, though. The hourglass icon above its head. I mean, it's building up an age stack, so that's not nothing, but... Let's try putting Rick last. Let him use his full Arcane Bolt power. Because, like, the bow, like, it's 7 hits normally. 8 with the bow. Another one for Proliferate there, because we got Shock going. Another one for Exploiting Weaknesses. So what, like, at least a 10-hit attack now? It's kind of nuts, honestly. This isn't gonna do as much damage, but it does. Well, no, it's fine. Because like using Whirlwind will give us an extra attack, but Shock kind of helps that anyway, so it should be all right. Pause and another 10 hit, please. Look at that. That was, I think, a 13-hit combo. The combo on the top right went from 15 to 28. That was 13 hits with that Arcane Bolt. 13. 5 stars. Army Hearties, I got me hook. Can't use the egg, but, you know, it's nice to have. Reward box level 2. Nice. And level up for Kermit. Well done. You held that champion like a pro. Seems like that champion wasn't so tough after all. Let's just see what's in those chests. There's a lot of gold in here. Jackpot. This one seems to have some trinkets of sorts. Not sure what they're worth. I guess you can have those, Matt. Let's put the gold by 3. After all, we all helped open the entrance to the cave. All right, I'll take my share. Just want you to know, I let you fight that champion, so I don't owe you anything anymore. We're square now. Being a special keeper means more than just beating a few champions. We'll see if you can prove yourself in the long run. It was fun, wasn't it? I love Horizon Beach. My favorite place in the whole sanctuary. We can't just relax and have fun while there are problems going on in the whole monster sanctuary, though. I'll have your share of the gold in that chest. Don't forget to I can't speak today, you guys. Don't forget to check out the other chests also. Might be something useful for you in there. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. See ya. Bye, Julia. Bye, Leonard. Gold and sanctuary token. Great. We found another one of the sanctuary tokens. There must be more sanctuary tokens though. Maybe we have to explore more areas. Let's try going back to the Oracle in Snowy Peaks and asking her. Could do that. Could do that. Magma Chamber, the backdoor edition. And the Goblin, this guy.
Who's that? A human, isn't you? What, you think you can just barge into me shop like that? Well, alright, mate. You're my first customer, eh? Welcome to a first and only shop endorsed by official Goblin Miners Union. What, you wonder why I'm talking and all that? All of us goblins can talk, mate. You just never gone and tried talking to a goblin before, have you? Anyway, my merchandise is exclusive, mind you. We got one of each. See anything you like, mate?
I mean, shift stones and such are nice, but pricey. Skill potion, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll buy all three, I guess, just for the heck of it, but...
You done it, mate. You gone and bought out my entire stock. That means I gotta go back to the mines and get some new stock for my shop. Thanks, mate.
See ya, dude, I guess. Definitely an interesting character, that one. We finally have access to the magma chamber, though, which I'm pretty excited about. We kind of went around the back way for it, but let me quickly run back and see. There's a few areas this way we didn't like loot. So let's head this way real quick. I hope you guys have been enjoying the episode, you guys. I just said you guys like 4 times. Sorry, it's a pet peeve of mine when I repeat myself in the same sentence, like using the same words, like within like a few sentences of each other, like dude and then dude again. It's like sorry, but I do hope you guys have been enjoying yourselves. I just did it again, but it's fine. These episodes really have been a lot of fun to record. Hello. Memorial ring. That's what the dude wanted. There's some interesting looking old books here. One of them seems to be a diary. The daring, extraordinary, and fancy escapades of Captain Carter. Written here are the true accounts of me, Captain Carter, the legendary pirate who terrorized the old world's oceans with his band of monsters. These accounts were written after I decided to retire from the life of piracy. The stories of my deeds shall live on forever. If you're the first one to read this, you must have found out how to enter my cave. Well done. You've proven to be my equal. However, to get my most valuable treasure, you'll have to defeat the guardian that I left behind. One of my most loyal monsters, an ageless creature of the deep. That's the end of the introduction. There's a bookmark stuck at one particular page later on in the book. November 10th, 202 AC. I wonder what AC stands for in this one. After Cataclysm, after something. Today, when I was enjoying a fine drink at a certain wretched hive of scum and villainy, which shall remain unnamed, I was approached by a strange character. He called himself an alchemist. What I liked the most, though, is that he started the conversation by dropping a heavy pouch of clinking gold coins on the table. He wanted to hire me for a simple smuggling job. Him and a group of other alchemists wanted to get inside the monster sanctuary. Thanks to my ship, which was able to freely cross the barrier between the old world and the monster sanctuary, I was the only one fit for the job. Sure, they were all rather strange fellows, wearing robes and masks, with names unlike any I'd ever heard in any of the old countries of the old world. On the other hand, they had a lot of money. Almost as if they were to craft it themselves. Interesting, isn't it? Realized too late that it was false gold. It all turned brittle after a month or two. They tricked me, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. There's another reason why I regret accepting the job, though. The leader in particular, they called him Marduk, gave me the creeps. Never actually talked to him or saw what was under his mask, but I heard the other alchemists whispering about him as if they were afraid of him themselves. Heard them say that none of them knew, in fact, what he looked like. Some even said that his figure and his voice would change sometimes, like he could shapeshift or something. I truly dread what I might have brought inside the sanctuary, even if I don't live to see it fully unfold. That's the end of that part. There doesn't seem to be anything else of any major relevance. Well, that's concerning, to put it mildly. We should swing up top and get that to our elderly friend who wanted these books found. I will say, though, that I kind of want to find the warp point for the magma chamber before I do it. Otherwise, it'll be a real pain to get back down here again. So I think I'll leave it off here, you guys, and we will pick up an exploration of the magma chamber next time. As I was saying before, I started reading there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it, and for just for those of you who have been following this whole series. I really appreciate you guys being so awesome about keeping tabs on the whole situation. Goodness me, I should just stop talking today. Apparently, let me throw a point into a bubble while I'm thinking about it. So we'll challenge the magma chamber next time around with its miners and its glow dragon here. and other various monsters. It doesn't look very big, honestly, from this shot, because like you see like the woods like right there, but then you look over there and realize that the other end of it is way over there, like connecting to the dungeon. It's quite a large area, I will say. So that should be pretty interesting. A big fan of our... I need to find silver to upgrade our katana to +4. But other than that, the bow 4 is our best weapon we got. The extra damage hit is proving really, really useful. I kind of wish it wasn't like because it's a more or less even weapon between physical and magic, but it kind of favors physical a bit, which is kind of a shame for Rick anyway. In general, it's not that bad, but yeah, no. I want to get the moon sword fixed up for Mayhem as well soon, but that'll have to wait for next time. So once again, you guys, thanks so much for being here. I hope you have yourselves a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you probably here on Wednesday if you've been following the series, or maybe on one of our streams if that strikes your fancy. Thank you so much for all your support and all that amazing stuff, you guys, and I'll see you real soon. For now, stay monstrous, please, and of course, do something nice for yourself because you're worth it. And bye bye.